anything.
No, we don't need no security. Stones in my jewelry. What can they do to me?
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome, everybody, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Very happy to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith, and relatively happy to be here this week.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. And David...
Well, guys,
DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. And a long way to go, Brent, but there are some early signs of a legitimate playoff contender, championship contender.
when we talk about that, Kevin, you and I always are leery of the fact of how many of these guys have had the experience of being scarred up in the early rounds of the playoffs, having to advance or beat a team that's proven before. Right now, there are some teams out there that are raising our eyebrows where we think they're going to have an opportunity. If they keep growing like this and they keep finding this type of consistency, they could be dangerous.
You'd like to think they're going to use those scars, as you say, from the past and motivate them even more.
Well, those are the teams who we believe can always take the next step.
Sure.
It's the young teams that are unproven, even though they're playing well, where we sometimes wonder, will they be able to maintain this kind of focus come playoff time?
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's AI. And it's Walker in at the 2 spot. Pass to Warren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. A 3 off the inbound. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Here's Mendez.
Well, that's great anticipation defensively. AI understanding that the offense is trying to get that particular play done.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Pass to Aldridge. And good coming on the assist by AI.
Now, how did he manage to change his shot midair?
Phoenix has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Warren kicks to Crowder. Mendez. He's guarded by AI. That one goes. Count it. Ayton's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, got to feel good about the way you started this one, guys, as he is making almost everything out there and giving his team a good, solid boost.
11 feet away, and he hits the jump shot.
That's where Aldridge burns defenses repeatedly. His mid-range game is so advanced and so polished, evidenced by that shot there.
Brett, of course, you won a championship with the Spurs back in 2005 and 2007. Talk about the differences between those two teams.
Well, the similarities are more what I would go with, Kevin. 2005, it was a year where we leaned on Timmy a ton to beat a very physical, rough and rugged Pistons team who had won 6 Eastern Conference Finals. Maybe Manu Ginobili was the MVP of that series, by the way. And in 2007, the younger guys had grown up. We beat the Cavs 4-0, and that was LeBron James just putting on a show to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, beating that same Detroit team. And the Suns have never won an NBA title. It's amazing for such a proud and storied franchise. Just one trip to the finals since the merger back in 1993. That was when they lost to the Chicago Bulls.
And the jam by AI.
That's just a careless turnover. AI showing the quick hands, and then you love the quick decision making. Gets out in the fast break and gets it started.
And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Bridges, he's checked in for Phoenix. Ryan, he's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for Walker. Rejected by AI.
And that's AI saying, get that stuff out of here. Sending it back.
Phoenix making some changes. Wayne Dedman comes in for Jay Crowder. And it's Jackson in for TJ Warren. And so here's Phoenix. 6-point game. Clock at 6. Booker with no one around. Again, the miss by Booker. And you think about the Suns team with Dan Marley, Kevin Johnson, Danny Ainge. Brent, they had a chance.
Well, a guy named Michael Jordan ruined a lot of the title chances for a lot of teams. The Suns were one of them. They came close, but eventually MJ's Bulls a little bit too tough for that Phoenix Suns team.
Will it go? Kept alive. Dedmon kicks to Booker. Stolen by AI. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. And Bryant slams it in.
And jumping out like this, man, you automatically start thinking blowout.
Whew, up by double digits already and no sign of let up.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
The game is the first of a 3-game season series for these clubs, both looking to take round 1.
And I don't know if I'm going to call these guys rivals, but as conference opponents, they're still familiar with each other. Neither team will want to give an inch.
San Antonio shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
I like the chatter about it. I like the consideration about it. I love the idea of the top 16 teams making the playoffs. But then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it prohibitive.
Not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
On the court for San Antonio, they've got AI. Michael Kidd-Gilchrist out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Walker in at the 2 guard. Here's Ayton. Makes it off the glass. Ayton's got 6.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Warriors was outstanding. He scored 26 points, and along with what he did on offense, he had a big defensive night as well. When you look at the stat sheet, he was mind-blowing. It's hard to imagine he can follow it up tonight with that same level of production. Kevin, we'll see.
All right, David, thanks. He lifted his game to an unreal level that night.
Yeah, he showed how dangerous he is when he's at his best. And, man, he'd love to keep that hot streak going here tonight.
Would you guys be surprised if he doesn't keep it going? I mean, the only way to follow up a game like that is with an even better one.
DeRozan against Warren. Ayton, the pass to Mendes. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Brent, when you won your first championship back in 2005, you were inserted into the starting lineup in the playoffs against the Nuggets. What did that feel like?
Well, that was a lot of fun. I joked around a lot about I was replacing Manu in the starting lineup. It was very exciting to have that opportunity, and obviously that team that year going on to do great things. The goal we set out to do was win the championship. Mission accomplished.
Count it. 5 points in the game.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Now, here's AI. Defense right on him. Here's Kidd-Gilchrist. And good coming on the assist by AI. Kidd-Gilchrist has got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs. Outside Warren. Down low. Here's Ayton. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Rejected by Crowder. Warren the pass to Mendes. Tipped away. Stolen by AI. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Yeah, that's a great pass there. It takes great eyes and peripheral vision, but also some instinct and AI reading the floor that time.
Suns trail by 13. Norris the pass to Warren. Suns moving the ball around. Poked loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Walker. Noel's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. To the paint. Here's Booker, and the shot is good. Booker's got his second basket of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. AI dishes to Aldridge. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Yeah, he can have this kind of output, putting on a one-man show. Aldridge scoring whenever he wants.
Here's Booker. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Once AI gets the ball in that painted area, he's just got a number of ways that he can go to cause damage.
LaMarcus Aldridge has been on display for the San Antonio Spurs. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post, and boy, did he deliver.
Yeah, I like his patience down there. He's combined some good footwork with even better moves surrounding that. So we'll see if the defense can counter in the second half. Maybe some double teams.
Booker and Warren on the perimeter. Ayton is out there with Jay Crowder. And it's Mendez at the point. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That'll be his second foul of the game. Warren kicks to Crowder. Booker in the corner. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Warren. DeMar DeRozan grabs the board.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
You know, sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
A floater. That one drops for him. And that's 10 points for AI.
Oh, nice little floater there. And that'll save a life in the open seas, Kevin.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Phoenix calls timeout. For a long time, the answer always seemed to be LeBron James. But it seems fair to ask now, who is the best single player in the NBA? In your opinion?
LeBron James.
Me too.
Didn't you just say his name?
I
was on my frontal
I was
lobe
thinking
here.
it, and I guess it came out.
Yeah, we have so many great superstars, but you know, after last year, his 15th season, LeBron James performing the way that he did, carrying his team back to the finals, there's just no doubt amongst peers, and we get a chance to watch him, Kevin. LeBron James is still the man in the NBA.
Ditto. Here's Ayton. Rebound, San Antonio.
Just wondering why the defense is laying off. Luckily, they didn't pay for their mistake.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Mendez, the pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton, defended by Bryant. And that one's good, Ayton.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
AI passes to Medu, and it's in there. Medu's got his first 2 points.
Got to like the feed there from AI, on time, on target. These are things they work on in practice, trust me.
Suns trail by 21. Booker outside. To the middle. He's looking for Dedmon and finds him. The shot off that time, and San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far, and they know they got to be better.
One team owner proposed that we should abolish the draft and have free agency for rookies, maybe giving lesser teams a bigger pool of money to spend. Just some of the ideas that these teams are in the league is throwing out there.
Well, that's an interesting idea. The one that I heard about last summer was in Houston trying to flip-flop free agency and the draft so that all of a sudden what you can do is draft players after it is that you've made all your free agent acquisitions so you could draft positionally. You know you're set up for your team next year. And the more I've thought about that, Kevin, coming into this season, the more I like it. So we'll see what kind of traction that gets.
The drive by Booker over AI. A nice shot by Booker. Booker's got 6 points.
Tough to guard Devin Booker on a quick pick and roll with his size and speed. He can be very dangerous in these sets.
And whatever the adjustments at halftime, they are looking really good right now.
Yeah, scratching my head trying to remember the last time that they missed. They're on an absolute tear.
Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Redick against Jackson. Stolen by AI. Goes up. And AI with the stuff.
It's contagious. Every guy on the team working to keep this streak alive.
It's so fun when you're rolling like this. You just want it to continue as long as possible. And right now, fingertips are ablaze.
Booker outside. There's the three. San Antonio with the rebound. Bryant's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. His squad's suffering because of it right now, a bit out of rhythm.
AI outside. And AI with the stuff.
Yeah, it's felt like everything that he's doing is in great rhythm. AI so talented. Love to watch him play.
Well, Phoenix shooting not great, 40% for the game. Booker inside. He's guarded by AI. Now, here's Dedmon. He's guarded closer. And again, it's the Suns missing.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And that one's good. Noel.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Booker looking around. Five to shoot. To stop the run. And it's Noel with the rebound.
That's a shot you got to step up on. Wide open, no coverage. Good shooters don't miss that often.
AI outside. The shot, no good. Good D by Booker. Looking to get back on track here. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Six seconds left to play in the third. Here's AI. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Great awareness of the clock to end the quarter.
Yeah, you like to finish things on a positive note, and he times that one beautifully.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs leading by a full 31. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.